Welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and I am so happy that you're here. All right, y'all, let's just go ahead and get on into it. If you saw the title of my video, I will be showing you the Ultimate Savings Challenge book volume dose. Let's just get right on into it because your girl is super duper excited. Okay. Y'all, okay, introducing the Ultimate Savings Challenge book volume 2 by your girl Taylorbudgets. So excited to jump on into this flip through. Let's just get into it. Okay, first you see the cover. It's giving minimalistic, it's giving classy. Y'all, I like flowers, I like straight lines, I like kind of like the boho style, like the mauve color, the greens, the browns, tans. That's what gives me life. So I kind of wanted to incorporate that into the cover. Here is the back cover. Like I mentioned, I love mauve. I am filming on my phone today and not my camera, so things may look a little different, but we're just gonna keep pushing. It is an 8.5 by 11 size book. There is gold binding, and your girl did this all by herself. Like, I make the books entirely from my house. This is all me. So a lot of love and prayer goes into each book that I make. Like I mentioned, gold binding. The covers are laminated with 5mm laminating sheets, front and back. Really, really nice. And let me just do a close-up. So you see that it says volume 2, level 1. Level 1 is going to be the Savings Challenge book with the lower numbers. Here is level 2, volume 2, level 2. This is the book with the higher numbers. So we'll get into that a little bit later. And let me turn to the back one more time. It has all of my information, YouTube, Instagram, website, and TikTok. Okay, let's get into these inside pages. Here's the first 2 pages. So the first page says, let's make saving money fun. Welcome to volume 2 of the Ultimate Savings Challenge book. Notice that I now have volumes instead of years. So last year was a 2022 Savings Challenge book. This year is volume 2. So going forward, it's going to be volume 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. The reason why I did that is because a lot of supporters this year mentioned that if they want to start October, November of the year, it feels kind of weird to start a 2022 book heading into 2023. And I understood that 100%. So I took the years out of it and I switched it to volumes. So let's keep going. The challenges in this book are created to be self-paced, excluding the 52-week challenge, which is the first challenge in the book. Also, although this is a 2023 book, meaning this is the year that it's created for, the challenges are undated. So you can start at any time of the year. So there's no 2023 envelope challenge, nothing in this book says 2023. So you can use this book in 2024, 25, whatever floats your boat. There are 2 trackers in this book, one monthly tracker, which is this, we'll get into that, and one after every challenge. The individual trackers allow you to track each time you save towards the challenge, whereas the monthly tracker is an overall picture of your savings progress. For each challenge, decide what you are saving towards. Enjoy and happy saving. So let's get into the monthly savings tracker. At the end of every month, you calculate how much you have saved in that specific month throughout all 12 challenges in the book. And then you write it in these boxes below. At the end, add up all 12 numbers to get your yearly savings total. And at the bottom here, I have I have saved a total of blank in 1 year. So let's say that you wanted to start 5 out of the 12 challenges for January. However much you saved throughout those 5 challenges in the month of January, you would put that total number here. And then you do the same for every other month. Like I mentioned, this is an undated book. So let's say you decide to start in May of 2023 or whatever year you're starting this book. You can do May all the way up to April of the next year. And then at the end of that year, you can write the total amount you saved. So let's move to the first challenge of the book. This is the 52-week challenge. Although I named this the 52-week challenge, it is still undated. So if you can see, I have month 1, month 2, month 3, and so on. Because if you decide to start this challenge in, let's say, April of this year or any other year, you can write April for the first month that you're starting. And then you move on to May, June, July, August, September, going forward. It doesn't matter when you start, as long as you start. So this undated challenge allows you to start anytime throughout the year and complete it in 52 weeks. Choose a number within the bigger box to save each week and color it in. So it doesn't matter which number you start with, just make sure that all 4 are completed or saved. There are typically 4 weeks in a month, but for those 5-week months, there is a bonus amount to save. So with this challenge, you will save anywhere between $2,166 to $2,346. If you want to save the bonus amounts for every month, you do you. Remember, once you purchase this book, it is all yours. So all of my instructions are really just suggestions. You can do whatever you want with these challenges, but based on our calendars, there are typically 4 weeks in every month. But like I mentioned, for those 5 weeks, you have a bonus amount to save. And then you can write when you start and when you end this challenge, and that goes for every challenge. Now here are the savings trackers. They're going to look the same for all 12, and I decided to put a space for what you're saving for. I think last year a lot of the challenges were dedicated to something, and I kind of wanted to take that out because this is your book, not mine. So whatever you decide to save for, you should be able to write it down and save for that. So I put a section in every savings tracker to write what you're saving for. And the savings tracker here has 52 lines. I decided to put 52 spaces because there's 52 weeks in a year, and I thought if you decide to contribute to any of these challenges once a week, you have the space for it. Most of these challenges do not require 52 spaces, but I rather have more than less. So let's move on to the second challenge. This is the candy jar challenge. So with this challenge, y'all, FYI, I'm saying challenge a lot in this video, okay? But with this challenge, you save a total amount of $1,089. Now remember, this is just one level of the savings challenge book. After, I will flip through the book with smaller numbers. So moving on to the third challenge, you have multiply by. I love this challenge so much. This was inspired by my multiplier savings challenge from my 2022 savings challenge book. So with this book, you multiply the number in bold by the numbers provided in the first column of each corresponding box. So you put the total in the equals column and then you save that amount. Once you save it, you write a check in the saved column. With this challenge, you will save a total of $1,320. So how this works is you do 5 times 6, save that amount, 5 times 7, save that amount, 5 times 8, save that amount, 5 times 9, save that amount, 5 times 10, save that amount. And you do the same for each box. Of course, since this is your book, you can go from 5 to 7 to 6 to 3, whatever your income allows. You do not have to go one by one. You can do whatever you like. but once it is complete, you save a total of $1,320. So let's move on to the fourth challenge, I believe. This is called Save and Double. So you save your way throughout the maze. Once you reach a double, you save that amount times 2. At the end, you would have saved $1,928. Okay, so basically you have a start and a finish. My idea is that you work your way through the maze, like I mentioned in the instructions, because that's just the way I pictured it. But you can do whatever you want. But how I'm going to do it is I'm going to start with 21 and keep going like this until I finish. Like I mentioned, once you hit a double number, you have to save that amount times 2. So that would be 50 you save here, 60 you save here, 82 you save here, 52 you save here, 84 you save here, so on. So in total you save almost $2,000, $1,928. And we're at the 5th challenge. This is called Vacay Vibes, y'all. I loved creating this challenge. It was so much fun. So you follow the vacation map and you save the amounts that correspond to the pictures below for a total of $1,000. Once saved, you plan that trip, big or small, period. So you have start right here and you work your way through the vacation map. So the way I did this was what kind of goes on during a vacation, like step by step. So you have your airline tickets, and then you get off the plane and you have your rental car. You go to your hotel, then you have a bellman take your bags up to your hotel room, maybe, and then you get dressed to go to the beach or wherever. And then you pack your beach bag, you have your umbrella, your drink, and then you're sitting in the beach relaxing, and then you decide to go on some excursions, do some hiking, sightseeing, you have a map, and then you come back to the hotel, you eat, have a drink, get ready for bed. Then it's time to go home. So you're at the airport, and then now you're home. I was having so much fun with this challenge, y'all. So that's kind of how this challenge is supposed to go. I really hope you like it. And of course, all of these challenges, you could color them in, do whatever you like. Get creative with the colors. That's also a reason why I decided to do grayscale throughout the book. Last year's book was colorful, in my opinion. So I wanted to do black and white so that the colors that you color in could be the highlights of the book. So here's your Christmas challenge. 'Tis the season. So how much do you want to save for Christmas? Save towards that goal using the percentage counter on the right-hand side. There are 20 sections to color in. So I decided to do the Christmas challenge a little bit differently because last year I gave an amount for you to save towards Christmas, and my Christmas budget is not the same as other people's Christmas budget. So I wanted to allow everyone to save the amount that they need for Christmas. So that is why I created this challenge to be what you decide to save. Like I mentioned, there are 20 sections. So let's say that you want to save $2,000 for Christmas. 2,000 divided by 20 is $100. So each section you color in means that you have saved $100 towards Christmas. And of course, if you only have like $50 to save towards that 100, you could just color in half the section. You know, do your thing, have fun with it. I just wanted to have 20 sections because 20 is kind of an even number, and I feel like 10 sections was a little bit more limiting. You have a space over here to write your Christmas goal amount so that you know what you're saving towards. And then, of course, you can put, I'm saving for Christmas gifts, Christmas decor, Christmas dinner, whatever the case may be. It's your book, do your thing. So that's the Christmas challenge. This is the 50 envelope challenge where you save $2,000. My goal for this book was to do a mixture of challenges that we have never seen before and some that we have seen before. So this is one that I'm sure we have all seen before on Pinterest, on Etsy, Google, whatever the case may be. I just wanted to blend in more practical challenges and some that were a little bit more like, ooh, wow, that's different. You know what I'm saying? So here is your 50 envelope challenge. You save a total of $2,000. And of course, you can put what you're saving for. So next, y'all, okay, I think this is my favorite challenge. Shout out to my mom for the inspiration or like the recommendation or just putting this in my noggin. When she said puzzle, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do a word search. Oh my gosh. So here is the word search savings challenge. It's called Search and Save. So once you find a word from the key at the bottom, there are 36 total words. You circle or strike through the word and save $50. So once you find all 36 words, you will save a total of $1,800, y'all. Just by looking at it, you may see some of the words already. I did not want to make it too challenging, but I just wanted to make it fun and just something different and creative and just cool. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope y'all love this. This was probably one of the most challenging challenges to make, but it was just so much fun. So next is, I lost count of which challenge I'm on. This is the Just For Me Savings Challenge. So with this, you save the amounts that correspond to the pictures below. Treat yourself to something amazing once you save $1,000. You can treat yourself to a lot of things if you save a band, okay? So I tried to find pictures that screamed self-care. So that's kind of what I did. I hope you all love it. And see, I'm just noticing one thing. This is the first book that I printed out. I'm noticing that the 7 and 0 is off. The 0 is supposed to be here. But I promise y'all that will be fixed once you purchase your book. So I have skates, sleeping, listening to music, taking a bath, eating good food, journaling, going to see a movie, going to the beach. I just put love here because we just need to love ourselves. Give ourselves grace. Some people like to take pictures, laugh. Laugh is like the best medicine. Exercise, talk on the phone, go on a trip, book that ticket, read a book. Things that bring people joy, relaxation, rest. That's what I was going for. So with this challenge, you save a total of $1,000. And here is the $10 challenge. Now I know this is the 10th challenge in the book because I put the $10 challenge as the 10th challenge in the book for a reason. But with this challenge, you save $1,100. Like I mentioned, I wanted to put common challenges in the book as well as challenges that came straight off the top of the dome or my dome. So that's the $10 challenge. The 11th challenge in the book is called What's It Like Outside? I have so much fun with these titles sometimes, y'all. I'm like, girl, what do you want to name this challenge? But it's called What's It Like Outside? So you choose 4 days out of the month or one specific day a week. If you want to do Weather Wednesday, you can do that. If you want to do Sunny Saturday, I don't know, y'all. Just pick 4 days out of the month. On each day, you look outside or you check your weather app and you save the amount that corresponds to the weather that day. I chose 6 common weather types. I'm guessing that wherever you live, you will have one of these. I live in Florida, so I'm probably going to be saving $50 a lot of the time. And during hurricane season, I'm going to be saving $45 a lot of the time, or $35 a lot of the time. But I wanted 6 common weather types that I know everyone in the world has. So when you decide to contribute to this challenge, just pick the weather type that is common for the day. Like if it's raining for 2 hours out of the day, but it's partly cloudy outside, I would say pick partly cloudy. But if it's like a truly rainy day and there's like the sun's poking out for like 2 hours of the day, do rainy, Whatever is the average weather type of a day is what I think you should save. But that's just me. Remember, you do you. So with this challenge, you will save anywhere between $1,440 and $2,400. And here is the last challenge of the book, y'all. It's called Honeycomb, my favorite cereal. Okay, so with this challenge, you save a total of $3,210. I believe there are 107 combs, but let me just make sure. Yes, 107 combs. So if you save that 30 times, you reach $3,210. I just love this challenge. I think it's cute. So that is the last challenge of the book. And then you have your notes section, so you can just jot down whatever your heart desires, y'all. I put jot it down because I don't know. I just thought it's best to have a notes section where y'all can write whatever y'all need to write. And that is the book. Okay, so side by side, here are the two books. If I didn't mention it already, I'm kind of like just noticing this, but level 1 has the higher numbers in there and level 2 has the smaller numbers or lower numbers. I'm going to switch them. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to switch them so that level 1 has the smaller numbers and level 2 has the higher numbers. So if you decide to purchase both for the year and you want to start with level 1, you can start small and then work your way up to bigger numbers. The level 1 book, you save a little over $8,000. I think it's like $8,100, $8,200, but that's not including the Christmas challenge where you decide how much you're going to save. But with the 11 challenges, it's a little over $8,000. With level 2, you save over $20,000. I think it's like right there at $20,000, like a little bit over. I cannot remember. I'll make sure to put the numbers you actually save up here on the screen. But with either book, you save a lot of money. And I think that if I didn't have savings challenges, saving money, it wouldn't be difficult, but it would just be less fun. So that's why I created my savings challenge book, so that y'all can have fun saving money. So let's get into the logistics. I think that's the word. So these books will be launching Black Friday on Taylorbudgets.com at midnight Eastern Standard Time. For Black Friday weekend, which is Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday, everything on my shop will be 30% off your total order. Not 30% off the products, but 30% off your total order. So honestly, if you just purchase one of these books, it's 30% off. The regular price for these books are going to be $40. And by these books, I mean the ones with just the front and back covers laminated. So I will have 3 different versions available. I will have the regular version where the inside pages are just paper. It's 110-pound cardstock paper. So there is no bleed through. I promise y'all. It's thick paper. So the regular version is with front and back laminated covers and just regular paper on the inside. So you cannot really reuse the book. That is for $40. The second version is fully laminated book, where everything is laminated. All the pages, all the challenges are laminated. And that is for reuse. That regular price, not the Black Friday weekend price, $55. And then you will have a printable version. The printable version is going to be a PDF download. So you'll get the whole book as a PDF, and that's going to be $25. So you have the regular version with both front and back covers laminated, inside pages, just the paper. That will be $40. Then you have the fully laminated book for $55. And then you have the printable version or the PDF version for $25. Remember, those are the regular prices. Black Friday weekend, all orders are 30% off. No code required. Now, before I get into the flip through of the book with the smaller numbers, I just want to mention that the Savings Challenge cash envelopes will be available for purchase. The cash envelopes are going to have 12 in a set, and they're going to match the savings challenges in the book. So the cash envelopes will have the titles of each savings challenge on them. I'm going to show you a picture of what they're going to look like. I don't have them with me physically because they're being made for me, thankfully. But I do have a picture of what they're going to look like. Remember, they will come in a set of 12 only, and you can choose between the clear zippers or the black zippers, just like last year. And the price for them is going to be $30. So let me get into the smaller number book. Smaller number book. That sounds so weird. So we're just going to do a quick flip through just to show you how much you'll be saving in this book and what the numbers look like. So the first challenge, you save a total anywhere between $8.93 and $9.53. Second challenge, you save a total of $540. Third challenge, a total of $495. Fourth challenge, $686. Fifth challenge, $500. Of course, you can choose how much you save for the Christmas challenge. Seventh challenge, you save $750. Eighth challenge, $720. Ninth, $500. The $10 challenge, $640 you save. The 11th challenge, okay. The 11th challenge, you save anywhere between $240 and $1,200. And the last challenge, you will save a total of $1,605. And that is it, folks. I hope I gave all the information. If not, it will all be in my description box down below. Thank you so much for just supporting Taylorbudgets. Y'all, last year's book did absolutely amazing. And I feel like for the past 5-6 months, y'all been asking if I'm going to create a second version. So here it is. I really hope y'all love it. Leave below in the comments what you think, concerns, questions, whatever the case may be. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.